Three, two, one.
Hey, welcome to the Jackie and Daryl show. I am Jackie.
And I'm Daryl.
And before we get into what the show is really about, I got to tell you about what happened to me.
What happened to you?
Okay. I went out to lunch. Actually, no, it was dinner. Went out to dinner with this guy, right? He was of the Caucasian persuasion. Okay, and so we went to a really nice...
He was a white guy.
Yeah, he was a white guy. But actually he was Czechoslovakian or something like that. One of those,
okay.
Romanian or something like that. But anyway, so I go to this restaurant, nice restaurant, you know, and actually this was my second time going to dinner with him.
Mm-hmm.
Went to dinner, great, ordered food. And as we ordered the food and they brought the food, right, and we're getting ready to eat, and then he says, oh, you know, so I'm gonna pay for your drinks, but you're on your own when you're dinner.
What?
And my face looked like this. I was like, am I in a alternate dimension?
You guys were going part Dutch.
I didn't know anything about the Dutch thing, because I wouldn't have came. I would have never
paid
came.
For the drinks.
I was shocked. So then I was on my second martini, right?
So
these martinis was $14 a piece.
You're talking about $28 already.
Already, and I hadn't even, and I'm about to dig my fork in my, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, what, did he just say that to me? and that was not bad enough. When we leave out, right, he doesn't help me with my coat, which, okay, I know you probably said that's not a big deal, so what? But he didn't help me with my coat. Then I parked way over there, right? Mm-hmm. But he parked close. But he didn't even drive me to my car.
Maybe he thought you need some exercise.
You know what? and then he just kind of said, well, it's good seeing you. Bye. And it's late because by this time it's like 11 o'clock. And I'm thinking like, this.
Were you in the suburbs?
And I wanted to call him, you know, an N, but he wasn't an N.
What's an N?
You know what I mean. I don't want to say that word, but you know what I mean. And I said, I can't believe this.
Were you guys in the suburbs?
Yeah.
Oh, so he knew you were going to be cool. I was like, no one's ever...
No. He wasn't even from here. He was from another state. He was from Denver. And I was just... Anyway, you know...
Maybe that's how they do it in Denver.
No, that's not how they do. That's not how you do it anywhere. That's not how you do it anywhere. Nowhere in my world. That's craziness. But let's talk about this topic today.
What is the topic for today?
The topic is, why do men say women are spoiled? I mean, what does that mean?
It means you're spoiled. What does spoiled mean?
That can't.
That means you want everything your way. It's your way or no way. If you don't get your way, you get mad, or you get upset, or you hold out, or you just.
I hold out.
Yeah.
You hold out. So
yeah.
what? Those are my goodies. I can hold them out if I want to.
Yeah,
they belong to me.
Not if you're holding out because you're mad at the man because he didn't do or say what you wanted him to. That's being spoiled.
No. It's got to be more than that.
Okay.
Because I've been told that. I have other friends that have been told, oh, you're so spoiled. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. By who? Mm-hmm. Who am I spoiled by?
Can I ask you a question?
I mean, last time I checked, I was doing it by myself. I mean, last time
That's
I checked.
That's probably why you're spoiled. And then, so you do everything by yourself, right? For yourself, right? So then when a man comes in.
I don't want to.
But I'm saying when a man comes in, you think that just because he's the man, he's supposed to do all of these things, which is true to a certain extent. But that don't mean that you stop doing what you do.
Okay, this argument that
it's
you're
not
trying
an argument.
to stir up,
I'm not.
It is not solid.
I'm just trying.
It's not solid at all.
I'm trying to. Let me tell you this. I've heard a lot of men speak on this about the things that they should do, the things women think that they should do, and I think personally, some of it is valid and some of it isn't.
But why is he saying she's spoiled? First of all, there is no man in her life doing any of these things for her. Nothing. I mean, wherever she is in her life, she got there on her own. Her and Jesus. That's how she got there.
Who?
These type of women that I'm talking about. These women.
Okay.
You know, the women that men call spoiled. Mm-hmm. I've been told that. You know, this
What
guy.
if they didn't get there on their own? Maybe, what if they got there because the man took care of them, and then all of a sudden they broke up or something happened, and he was no longer there. So now she's used to that. So any man she comes in contact with, she expects him to do all this stuff for her, and she don't have to do nothing for herself.
That is not a very common scenario that you are creating.
It's not common to who?
It's not common to me, and most of the women that I know, that's not common to them. You gonna talk about?
Let me ask you a question. You said people tell you spoil all the time, right?
Yes.
More than 2 people told you that before?
Yes.
You know, 2 or more establish a thing, right?
No.
That's confirmation.
No, that's confirmation.
I'm just saying.
That's
If you're in
don't
court,
try to take that.
If you're in
that
court,
is confirmation of what God said. That's not confirmation of what some guy said. That's
so what
his
God
opinion.
said, it's not
That's
relevant.
his opinion.
It's not relevant.
I said that's confirmation of what the Lord said.
But it's still simple.
It's not the
it's
same.
simple laws, though.
It is not the same.
If you're in court, if it's your word against mine,
what you know about being in court?
I know a lot about it.
How do you know about that?
Don't worry about all
That's
that.
another story.
We'll talk about that. That's the other show. What Daryl knows about being in court.
Yeah, right.
Look, let me ask you this: if you and I, it's your word against mine, there's a chance I might get off, right? Right or wrong? But if it's your word and his word against mine, I'm going down. Right?
What's your point?
I'm saying 2 or more people establish things.
Okay, so
if more than one person told you were spoiled, chances are there's something about you that makes you spoiled.
This is not true,
Yes, it
because
does.
you got this idiot guy who says she's
Why
spoiled.
does he
Then you
have
got
to be
this
an
other idiot guy who says she's spoiled.
Well, why the guy gotta
so
be
you're gonna
idiot?
take the opinion of 2 buffoons. This buffoonery that flows out of their mouth effortlessly.
So what you're saying
You're gonna
now-
take what they say to be the gospel truth. Are you kidding me?
So what
man?
you're saying now
Are you
is
kidding
that
me?
if it's a man saying it, it's buffoonery, but if it's a woman saying it, it's law.
I'm saying this. The one that said it to me, it was straight buffoonery. Straight buffoonery. You ain't even got to wonder about that one. I was like, what? And here's the thing.
Let me ask you, why did he say you were spoiled?
It's what I'm getting ready to tell you.
Tell us. I need to hear this.
Let me tell you.
Because I'm going to tell you.
Okay, so we went to the zoo, and I am very accommodating. That's just my personality. I'm very accommodating. I don't care if JoJo Bobo, here goes JoJo Bobo. JoJo Bobo can have a car and the doors don't open, and maybe open on one side. He got, I don't care nothing about that. Anyway, okay, they know that I'm very accommodating. That's just my personality.
Mm-hmm.
However, this particular person, the last one that called me spoiled, okay, he met me at the zoo. So we went to the zoo together. And
it's a heck of a date, huh?
Yeah, I love the zoo.
Taking you to see your cousins.
Yeah. I saw some of yours too.
Yeah,
they told me to tell you how.
I am related to the
They
Keys.
told me, they said, tell Daryl, we said, what's up?
The monkey.
Anyway. So, we get to the zoo, we walked around the zoo. I packed a lunch. This is how accommodating
How old are you?
It's what I do. I love the zoo.
What grown person packs a lunch to go to
I packed a lunch. I was being romantic.
Oh, okay.
I had a picnic basket.
I can see it now. Oh, come on, let's sit by the lion's den and eat our lunch and get our head scraped by his nails. What the heck is Or look, better yet, by the monkey cage.
This is what you get.
Monkeys like to throw doo-doo.
This is what you get when you dating a black man.
You ever been to the zoo?
Goofy stuff like this.
Have you ever been to the zoo?
I love the zoo.
Hey, the monkeys throw their doo-doo outside the cage.
It's not true.
What? I got hit by some. I hope it was a monkey.
That was one of your relatives.
Look,
He was
I
trying
hope
to get
it
your
was a
attention.
monkey. I'm sorry. Anyway,
I packed
this lunch.
I packed this nice lunch, and we sat and we ate and we talked, and it was so fun. And we went to Mai Tais. You know that Mai Tais.
They have Mai Tais at the zoo.
They have beer at the zoo
Quit
too.
playing.
They do. And so we had Mai Tais and walked around. It was so nice. And then he came back by my house. And but no, it wasn't like that.
I just said,
It wasn't like that. But he hasn't.
Like what?
I hadn't seen him in a long time. It's been some years since I've seen him, so he didn't know where I lived.
Right.
So when he came back by, and since the last time I saw him, I've moved, and the place where we live is pretty nice. But it's really nice. God is really good. But anyway, praise God. So anyway, so we get to the house, and when he pulled up, he looked at the house like that.
Why? Because your house is bigger than his?
I don't know if mine's bigger than him or not. I told you I haven't seen him in a while.
Why he look like
but
that?
I don't know why he looked like that, but I just played it off. So I was like, oh, come on in. And then, he stayed for a while. We watched a couple movies. The next, But,
I heard that.
But it wasn't like that.
Okay.
It wasn't
Of course,
there was
it's
no
never like that.
intimacy.
It's never like that.
There was
girl.
no
It's
intimacy.
never like
He
that.
had been in a really bad accident, motorcycle accident, and his arm was like bandaged. He was like hurt.
Oh.
He had like rods in his arms. I'm serious.
Yeah.
No joke.
In his arm.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
Anyway, let me get to the end of the story.
Okay, go ahead.
So, make a long story short, let me wrap it up. He left. I met him for church, and we went to church together, and it was really beautiful. Communication was great. That night, I talked to him on the phone. He had this funky, nasty attitude with me, and I was like, he said, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Nothing. I was watching TV, and kind of dozing." He just had this nasty attitude, just real snippy on the phone. And I said, well, you know what? You seem to be like in a very bad mood right now, so I'm gonna let you go. We get off the phone. He sends me a book of a text message, a book about you're so spoiled and no man wants to be with a woman that's spoiled like you. A man want to be with a woman that can stand on her own. I'm like, dude, what is you talking about? What?
Yeah.
But I think it was that he felt and that I didn't need him. I think that's what I think, but he going on what it looks like to him. He's looking at everything around. And
So
she
he's
did
looking
this.
he's looking at the fact that you're a nice looking woman. You have your own house.
And
you got it going on.
And so she don't need me. And I think that was what was in his
that's
heart.
something he has to
And
deal with.
Yeah, but I think that that's usually how it is with most guys.
What?
When they say that kind of stuff. You so spoiled. From who? Because it's not by you. It's not by you. It's not by that JoJo Bobo or that JoJo Bobo over there. But spoiled from who?
Maybe.
I think that's some internal stuff that these men and a lot of Afro-American men.
What is
I think that those are their personal issues. Maybe they made some bad decisions and some bad choices.
Yeah.
In their lives that got them where they are, and now here she is over here, and you don't know all the hell she went through to get where she is. And now you gonna say she's spoiled? Well, dude, it sure wasn't from you.
Well.
And that's just my opinion.
Like you just said, he don't know the hell she went through
To get where she is.
Maybe because she went through hell to get where she went through. She's so sure of herself and so confident in herself that she
And what's
makes
wrong
it seem
with her
like
being confident?
nothing
What's
at all.
wrong with?
I didn't say.
I mean, what she gotta act like she doesn't? She's gotta act like a weakling.
I ain't finished my
in
point.
order. I'm so sorry.
I ain't finished my point.
Continue.
I never said that. What I'm saying is maybe because she's strong and independent and things like that, it shows. And
what's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. But some guys,
You're going somewhere with this.
Some guys are insecure. They feel that if you doing everything for yourself, what you need me for? So therefore, he could say you spoiled. But the thing is, if a guy can't step up to the plate or feel he can't step up to the plate, he'll put it off on you, which is wrong. But that's that person. That's not everybody though.
But this is what I'm saying.
That's not everybody.
The ones that said that to me, it was coming from what was going on inside of them, inside of their own hearts personally. I'm like, dude, I am so accommodating to you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's when you're dealing with something on your own and you don't get those issues ironed out or worked out, and you have insecurities. Those insecurities are gonna come out and with whoever you're with or whoever you're around, and that makes for a terrible relationship because you're dealing with it. I'm sorry, you haven't dealt with yourself, so now you're gonna take it out on her.
I mean, this guy beat me up verbally. I mean, like he said some nasty stuff, and I was like, I was so shocked. I was like, whoa, where is all this coming from?
Next time, don't be shocked. Just say, you know what?
I never responded. I refused to respond.
If you respond, you're adding fuel to the fire.
That's right.
See,
I didn't even respond.
This is what I'm talking about.
I didn't respond.
We listened to this story. That was a good story. And that's what we do here. Real stories, real people. And we just tackle the issues because we have to. Sometimes it's just about just listening to what someone has to say and what they went through so you can understand, because maybe you went through it, maybe you've done it, maybe you've seen it, and now you know how to deal with it. Because a woman just told us, guys, what she felt, what she went through, and why. And now we can look at ourselves, because I'm sorry, guys, but there are a lot of us out there that are insecure.
And that are doing
our
that.
insecurities cause us to lash out at the women when they're not really doing anything. If we take a step back and look at what they bring to the table and what they expect, they might just really be in your corner.
I went to church with this guy.
Well, that don't mean nothing because you went to church with him.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Church women can be
That's
freaky.
what I'm saying. Well, yeah, that's another topic. But we ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
But I said to him, he had bandages. I helped him.
Let me ask you, did you
know?
help him change the dressings? Or?
I did.
Oh, yeah, see.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
good.
did, because I'm compassionate, and I knew that what he just went through was he almost died.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where do I get this tongue lashing from? I'm like, you are a little unstable.
Yeah.
It was unstable.
So it's up to you to recognize that, women. If
Yes.
a guy's unstable,
Move
or
on.
guys, if a girl is unstable, it's up to you to recognize it and get your butt on out of
and move
Dodge
on
and do
move
something
on.
different.
Move
Okay.
on. That was a very scary situation. I was like, and I'm thinking this, it could have went, that situation with not just me, but any woman. That's how violence happens, abusive relationships.
Yeah.
Because you sitting up there this guy's stewing over some other personal things, and then he lashes out and hit her, slap her. That's how all that kind of stuff comes out of.
What
I'm
you
like,
think about
gosh,
that? What
this
you
guy's
think?
violent.
What do you think? Do you think? Let me ask you guys out there. Go to the website jdtvforyou.com. Let us know. Do you think that Jackie did the right thing? Do you think she handled the situation right? What do you think that? What advice could you give her? That she could have said to the man, or what she could have done to even make it better, or did she do the right thing by just getting away from it? Because
She did the right
this could be a situation that could be detrimental to your health.
Explosive.
Because if somebody starts putting their hands on you because of their own issues, or somebody starts talking to you like you're nothing
Because of their own insecurities.
verbal abuse is sometimes worse than physical.
Yes, it is, because it's words, and those words go far deeper than a slap and a hint. That's going to heal.
Yeah.
But words, they go deep into your heart and into your spirit, and they cause all kinds of detrimental issues that for 10, 20 years down the road.
And that's the problem we have in relationships. People are hurting from things that's happened to them
And
before.
words are very powerful.
Yeah, and
Words are very powerful.
ladies, if you're spoiled, so what? It's cool. As long as you're spoiled
You're
to
not
the point.
spoiled.
As long as you're spoiled to the point where you don't lose reality of life and what's really going on.
But it's not that you are spoiled.
What is it?
Because that is.
You just accept you expect the finer things?
No, you've created. No, it's not. It's not that you've. No, it's not that you expect the finer things. Because I've had the muck in the Marley. I've had the garbage. Okay, I've had the garbage. I've had the whole thing, cars repoed and all of that. I've had all of that happen to me. I've had the same stuff that happened to everybody else, from getting put out of your home with nowhere to live. I've had that happen to me.
Yeah.
So don't let the outside look fool you.
Yeah.
Don't let that fool you. I've been in the same places that a lot of you have been through. So it's not being spoiled.
Yeah.
It's you recovered.
Yeah.
You recovered. You
And you
learned
gotta
something.
expect more.
You grew up. And guess what?
gotta expect
Now
more.
you know your value. You know who you are.
There you go.
know your value, and you're not accepting anything less than that. And you shouldn't have to.
And I can't argue
And
with
that's
that.
not being spoiled.
No, that's not being spoiled.
Finally coming into who you are. And that is not spoiled.
And it's also called hard work. Because when you've gone through something and you've been taken to places where it was like you were at your wits end and you didn't know what to do, and then all of a sudden, you've been brought out of that situation. Whatever you believe in, everybody believes in something, and you got to have faith that you come out of it. And when you come out of it and you're successful, that's a reason to celebrate and shout and be proud.
Yeah, so if you want to call me spoiled for that,
Hey,
I'll be spoiled.
and I can't argue with that one, fellas or ladies. I feel that this is a story that you can take to heart and you can relate to, whether it's you or whether you know somebody that went through this. You can relate to it and you can let us know how you feel about it, because it's real life.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So glad you all heard me. Let me get that out. I hope that story helped you. Because talking about it helped me.
And it's a part of healing. That's how we heal, by getting it out. See, so many people, just like we heard in a previous show of why women are so angry. A lot of women hold things in. Let me digress. A lot of men also hold things in, and we don't know how to express it. So what happens is it's balled up inside us, and then all of a sudden one day it comes out, and it's like this nuclear explosion.
Yeah, and this could have been the person that you've been praying for,
and everybody
the
gets
woman
hurt.
that you've been asking for, asking God to give you this woman, or asking God to give you that man, and now they're standing in front of you, but because of your own insecurities from this situation and that situation, now you've lashed out to them and you've sabotaged the relationship before it has even begun.
And you know what it all comes down to? It all comes down to love. Because if you can't love yourself, how can you love somebody else?
Oh, you can't.
You have to love yourself. I'm telling you, this show is awesome. It's awesome for me and Jackie because we get to share experiences with you and we get to hear your opinions and feedback. So now we can put it out. There's going to be shows where people get upset. There's going to be shows where people cry. There's going to be shows where people get healed. And that's the whole point of the show, is to totally go outside of the norm and give you what's real, because everybody needs that in their life, because we don't know what you're holding on to or what you need to get out. But that's what we do right here on the Jackie and Daryl show, and that's why we're here. We're here for you. So continue to tune in, send us your comments, go to the Facebook, Twitter. Let's start conversations that will last and that will heal people. I'm Daryl.
I'm Jackie.
And we love you.
We love
for
you.
tuning in and supporting and being a part of what we're doing.
See you later.
Peace. That was a perfect way to end that.
That was good.
And then you can see you can see your emotions, and then that's why I was led to say, something about how the shows might go. You never know, but the fact is, it's an outlet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
we
it's
worked
like
together really on that.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That was cool. That was really cool.
Yeah.
And you can see the emotions, and then what was cool about it, even as a guy, I saw how you felt about it, and then how what it meant to you, and then that's why I came in on that.
Because when you asked me, you said, "Did you help him with his arms, his breast?" I'm like, "I did."
Yeah, and that might be a question somebody say, "Well, she probably didn't even help the man out or whatever." No, she did all of this stuff.
I did all
but
that.
see, now it comes to him.
It was all him.
And him not loving yourself. You can't love yourself. You can't love nobody. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
You can't love nobody else. You're gonna be stuck. And then you might even want to, but you don't know how.
But you don't know how.
So here you go. Now you get, oh man, I've been through that. Oh, I seen that.
But I knew that after he sent that text to me, that a day or so later, he regretted it.
Oh yeah.
But you can't come back from that. It was so nasty.
Yeah, some things you say,
It was so nasty.
you throw it out there, and it's like, well, even if she did say I forgive you, she might still keep bringing that up.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, but it was just like, ooh, you are dangerous. So, yeah. Oh, I'm glad I got to talk about that.
That's cool.
Yeah, that bothered me. Remember how that bothered me when that happened? Took me a couple of days to recover because it was like a verbal assault.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, how could you say that to me? I helped you with your bandages yesterday. What's wrong with you?
Look, nigga, I helped you.
I almost responded back, you've been dealing with some fools, haven't you?
Okay.
Because this not coming from me. But, but women do this same kind of stuff.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they do.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Laugh.
And I think women do that more than men, because when a woman gets hurt and they hold on to it.
I don't think women do it more than men.
I
think they do it equally as much,
Yeah.
because all the guys that I know are still talking about stuff that happened to them before.
Yeah.
Everybody does that.
Yeah, so
unless they have gotten whole, unless Jesus has really made them whole, they still talking about it. Like, he's still talking about the millions that he used to have. I mean, that's probably 10 years ago now. Do you know he still posts that on Facebook almost every week? I'm not lying.
And
Every week.
he'll never be a millionaire again until he stopped that.
Yeah, but he keeps doing it. He'll say,
You know what I mean?
I was ciphering gas. I had my car. He talks about all those things that happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was yesterday. I'm like, okay, we know, because you tell us every week. Can we talk about something else? And
what does he do now?
But he's trying to make this money back. He done lost. He said, I was a millionaire twice. So, what you doing today? I'm almost coming back. I'm almost coming back. So I know it's really bothering him that he lost that money. Okay. And I know it bothers him. I tried to be there for the dude. I tried to be there for him.
You know what I don't like?
But I'm just like,
I don't like when you ever notice the stuff I put on Facebook it's really pretty much about
it's inspiring.
It's about
your dream and reaching your goal.
What I'm doing,
yeah.
or living your dream,
Yes.
stuff like that. I really think it's stupid when people put their personal business out there like that.
Oh my gosh.
I hate that.
He puts his personal life. No.
That's not what this is for.
That's not what
It's not
Facebook
the area
is for.
you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm going to the club tonight. I'm gonna be by myself. I ain't got no drawers on. My car parked in the back of the parking lot.
They say this
you know,
stuff.
I know what I'm saying.
They
so
do.
what they're saying is meet me in the parking lot. So yeah. What's
Hi,
up, bro?
Menace,
We
how
done.
are you?
We done.
We're just talking.
We're done.
No, we're just talking.
My God.